Oh, son of guys.
Lord have mercy, guys. You know? Guys, frankly, I barely made it to today's video. There was an incident, okay? So I walked into my local shop today. I'm not gonna say where it is because I kind of want to keep it secret. Okay, I'll just say this. It's got 2 numbers in the name and a dash in between. So I walk into my quaint little shop. I'm shaking. I'm yelling at them.
Where's the vapor cigarette flavor that I like? Why isn't it here?
I was shouting this to both the people who work there and the customers, and they brought to my attention that they no longer are shipping that kind of vape that I was been smoking for the past 6 months because it's filled with poison. It's filled with poison. They filled it with poison to save money. It's probably fine. It's probably fine.
Well, anyway, what the hell was I just talking about? Oh yeah, today we're checking in with our favorite newsmen.
Why do I go to them for my news? Well, it's because
I'm not here to play stupid games with morons.
Multiculturalism, we're told, is a wonderful thing.
Okay.
A country of many cultures is reportedly a tapestry of wonder.
Hold on a second. You're playing over your monologue an Airbnb ad from 2017. Okay. All right. That's kind of what this guy's been up to all the past 2 weeks. Doing a lot of that.
But multiculturalism may very well be the downfall of Western civilization itself.
Okay.
And if there's too much multiculturalism, I won't be able to get my
booty hole waxed down.
My man is really going ham, which stands for hard as a
Crystal flute.
Okay, I gotta show you the end of this video because this is pretty great. Here we go. He's talking about how America. Ooh, America. All these motherfuckers in America have to have shared values, whatever that means. And here's he shows some pictures. He shows some pictures of the shared values. Check these out. Check out these values.
Only way to leave our doors unlocked at night and to trust each other to babysit our kids comes from shared values. The West must rediscover its shared values and stand in pursuit of them.
Slow down.
Or allow itself to be torn apart from the inside.
Hold on, I gotta get a second look at those shared values. Okay, so let's take these shared values one by one. Tom Brady. Tom Brady. Didn't he get into... I think he got sued for being part of a crypto scam. Okay, so Tom Brady. Elon Musk.
Iluma, I love you.
Okay, yeah, definitely. We can all agree that Elon Musk, exists? A picture of what? There's a picture from the Great Depression? Now, we need to agree that this lady was having a hard time during the Great Depression and she had kids. Ooh, here's a good one. Lucy and Desi. This one, oof. Oh, wait a second. This is not going to support his case very well because they were a multicultural couple. Desi would come in and it would be like, Lucy, I can't deal with you.
For one day.
You might want to talk to the editors about that one, Ben. Okay? Yeah, this guy's right. I wanted to show you an actual example of this problem of multiculturalism. Check this out. Oh my God. She's going like this.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, we can't. We can't. Okay, I got another example here. These two guys are from different cultures. Check this out.
I'm really hungry. Oh, would you like to have a little bite? Oh, yeah. Close your eyes and open your mouth. Come on, get busy.
Boom.
Oh, who's that? It's Martin Luther King Jr. Ben Shapiro, who I'm like 50-50 whether or not Ben Shapiro believes any of this stuff or he's just a troll.
I'm a master troll.
But he's going on and on in this video about like,
we have to have shared values. We have to have shared values. Or
I cannot think of one value that they share. Is there any value that Ben Shapiro and Martin Luther King Jr. share? Our girl Amy Schumer got in trouble for this too. Got in trouble, I don't know. Got publicly, I don't know. Got a public talking to, I guess is how we would say it. What did she do? Oh, she put a Twitter X. She put a Twitter X post with Martin Luther King Jr. Man, if this ever happens to me, I think I would honestly, that would be it for me. I would just disappear from public life. I mean, Amy Schumer has the money. She could just, disappear to like the Keys, become a parrot head. If this ever happens, if Bernice King, Martin Luther King's daughter, ever replies to one of my Twitters and she's like, I'll be like, okay, All right. What did Bernice King say to Amy Schumer? Certainly my father was against anti-Semitism, as am I. Okay, that's good. He also believed militarism, along with racism and poverty, to be among the interconnected triple evils. I'm certain he would call for Israel's bombing of Palestine to cease, for hostages to be released. Oh my gosh. So it looks like she's given Amy Schumer a little bit of a polite correction here, a little bit of a polite talking to. This is definitely one of the community notes you don't want to get. Martin Luther King's daughter being like, hey. But he's throwing Martin Luther King Jr. up there too in a video where he's talking about
Different cultures can't live together. And we gotta get rid of them. We gotta get rid of some of them. We gotta get rid of some of them.
Oh, here's another one of our shared values. Ronald Reagan. Yeah, we all agree. But it is pretty funny. He's like, anybody who doesn't have shared values, so we need to boot their ass out of the country. Most people in America don't share this guy's values. So I don't know. Should we boot his little ass?
Well, folks, Hamas, they're here. They're like in your backyard. They're people who are in your community. Pro-Hamas protest.
Okay, come on. The average age of a Benny Shapiro viewer is what, like 70, 78? That's like elder abuse, right?
They're in your backyard. Go look. They're trying to take Law and Order off the air. They're coming to get you.
So this guy's not going to make light of this by trying to trick old people into buying gold, right? Right?
More spending will inevitably devalue the dollar. Protect your savings by diversifying into gold with the help of Birch Gold.
Oh,
Here's the best part.
He did.
When you open an IRA,
he did do the thing that I was mentioning earlier. Oh, man. Okay, so yeah, anyway, we can't have these differing views. We got to kick these people's asses out of the country. I guess this lady who's on the same network as Benny Shapiro, I guess they're booting her ass out too, because while this guy Benny is saying all this crap, she's on her thing saying the exact opposite.
All right, happy Monday, everybody. I got into a lot of trouble. I was overseas in Europe, and somehow I was trending worldwide because I made this statement. I wrote this: no government anywhere has a right to commit a genocide ever. There is no justification for a genocide.
Hey.
I can't even believe this needs to be said or is even considered the least bit controversial to state.
Oh, she went there. Don't go there.
Apparently, it was controversial to state. People got really angry. I was being yelled at. And so now it's time for us to weigh in by having a guest on the show.
Oh, whoa, hey.
Okay.
CK Louie, the comedian.
You know what really sucks?
You know, I gotta hear that theme song again.
You're about to be valued 10.
Crystal flute.
Welcome back to the comment section. I'm Brett Cooper.
Oh, thanks so much, Brett. Yeah, I'm really glad to be here. Well, since I'm welcome here, I'm a little short on cash right now. Could I borrow like $3,500, please? Oh, sorry, that was just an intro. Okay.
Today we are talking about something that we have talked about a lot on the show, which is how our society and our media just pushes sex and sexuality so hard these days. And the demographic for that sex and sexuality keeps getting younger and younger, which is the real problematic problem.
I don't like it. But I don't like it.
Oh, meme alert. Okay, great. So she's talking about some survey about whether or not they want to see sex scenes in movies and TV. And we'll watch how this thing evolves. Here we go.
Are unnecessary. Now, amongst the replies was, of course, Matt Walsh, who was talking about this, and he brought up a very good point that even I totally glossed over because I was like, look at Gen Z, this is so great. Totally missed this part of the study. And he replied and said, also, why are they surveying 10-year-olds for this? So you go back to the original tweet, 10 to 24. That is a wild age range. Like, I get that they're trying to survey Gen Z, but asking 10-year-olds about sex scenes, my jaw dropped. And of course, this set people off. Somebody said, if 10-year-olds can affirm their gender, surely they can have an opinion on sex scenes in movies.
Oh, wow.
Which is sadly very true. Somebody else said, I had to do a double take there. Asking 10-year-olds if you're okay with watching sex scenes is wild. When I was 10, all I cared about were Saturday morning cartoons. But of course, that is not the world that we live in now. They are able to ask children these types of questions because of the things that 10-year-olds are exposed to today. So I shouldn't even be surprised that the academics did the survey in this manner with 10-year-olds when this is literally being taught in our government schools. That is the new norm. The whole thing is just very weird, but here's what they said. While 1,500 young people were surveyed for the full report with 100 participants from each age bracket from 10 to 24, only 13 to 24-year-olds were asked about topics relating to sex and romance. So at least that's a win.
Right, so you were wrong on that one. Right. Okay. So a lot of that stuff you were saying earlier doesn't really match up to the survey. Okay, that's okay.
Just to put it simply, we are done with the slapping of meat, unless it is the sound of a Good Rancher steak hitting the grill. Now, there's a lot of steak this November, so do not be chicken and shop at the grocery store like usual.
Okay,
Instead,
get on
over
with
to
it.
Good Ranchers. Their Black Friday Your Way sale is, again, that's promo code Cooper at goodranchers.com so that you can skip all of that nasty, grotesque grocery store meat. But anyway, back to the report. They brought up a few of the shows that most normal people across the world have found absolutely grotesque, and in my opinion, have probably spurred some of these anti-sex scenes attitudes, like Euphoria and The Idol, which are both from HBO. And then they brought up a quote from actor.
Oh, I thought of another one for this girl. Ben Shapiro. I get it? Because, anyway. But I love this. She's doing the same level of a mental rigor that Benny Shapiro is doing, because she's like, oh, check out this survey. Younger people say they don't like sex scenes in movies and TV. And she gives as one of the examples that people are done with this crap is the unpopularity among young people of the show Euphoria. I looked this up. Euphoria was the second most popular show after Game of Thrones on HBO. Okay, well, that's about as much as I could take of Ben Shapiro, so let's move on to our other favorite newsman. What the hell is this guy?
The hubris and the arrogance, that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. In this video, it's going viral.
Calm down.
You've got one of these studies they do or whatever.
Okay, it's not a study.
They bring 6 people in a room and they say, rank everybody you think based on intelligence.
Right.
And this woman's like, I'm number 2 because I have a PhD and I make COVID vaccines. And then turns out to be, I'm not gonna bury the lead, the stupidest among the bunch.
Oh.
Okay, but to be fair,
okay.
I don't think IQ. I think the mistake this woman made is that the assumption that IQ means anything about success.
No,
Let
that's
me
the
play
mistake
for
you
you
made.
this clip.
Okay, here he is, our favorite newsman. Definitely my favorite newsman. I always get a nice time out of watching this guy. And I want to start off with a kind of a funny one here, because I have no idea what he's going for with this video, and I don't think he does either. I like this guy because he's always like, I'm the hardest working man in show business. I work so hard. These Zoomers, these kids complaining about they don't want to work.
They're lazy bastards.
Everybody's a lazy bastard except for him. There's no way he could have done any preparation, and I barely think there's any thought put into what he's doing here. I urge anyone, what is this video called? Woman with PhD claims Marine has low IQ and gets roasted for actually having lower IQ. I urge anyone to go watch this video and please tell me what the hell he's trying to do here. Because first he says, oh, she's filled with hubris, and she's arrogant, and she's a dumbass piece of shit. If you watch the video, it's one of these videos, what are they, like the Cut or whatever those stupid things are called, where they put people in a room and they try to create an awkward situation. You could see her in the beginning, she's like, I don't know, maybe this guy. Like, the whole thing is like, how am I going to know these people's IQ? I don't know. And then she guesses, and then it's like, then they tell her, you actually have the lowest IQ. Oh, amazing. Tim Pool watches this, and then he goes, she's filled with hubris, she's arrogant, she's a piece of crap. Then he goes, you know what, actually, I don't think IQ matters that much. And then he's like, actually, IQ does matter. Okay. But then he gets to the funniest. then he gets to a classic Tim Pool funny moment to let us know. This put a little sparkle in my eye, a little pep in my step.
I have tremendous respect for stupid people who do good work. Forrest Gump. Come on, look at that story. A guy was dumb as a box of rocks. Yet he did amazing things. He helped people, and it's kind of sad that he's really dumb, but he's a good dude. That's the story, right?
I know, yeah. In that documentary, Forrest Gump, he was pretty stupid, but it was sad how stupid he was, but he did. Let's see what else this guy's got up his
crystal flute. Steven Crowder yesterday published portions of the Nashville Manifesto, helping us understand the motivations behind why this individual took the lives of these children and faculty members in Nashville. Okay. What we learned was that anti-white hatred was a component. Now, it is believed there's more to this story.
Oh boy, this is not a good one. This is not a good one, and it kind of shows you the level of adulthood and responsibility that these idiots like Tim Pool and this guy Steven Crowder are taking here. So, long story short here, there was a shooting in Nashville, and Steven Crowder allegedly, because I don't think these things have been like authenticated or whatever, he published these papers. They're not, they don't appear to be like a manifesto, like some shooters or whatever murderers have like a manifesto that they leave. This just seems like diary pages or something. Steven Crowder claims to have gotten these leaked, and now he's publishing them on his YouTube channel. Tim Pool is calling this censorship. Tim Pool is calling this censorship by big tech. Check this out.
His 3 kids survived the shooting, but his heart aches even more after a conservative talk show host leaked images of the shooter's writings.
So now, the community, a school, families who have already suffered so much were left yet again to deal with this terror.
Earlier this year, Covenant School parents filed a lawsuit to prevent the writings from being released to the public, concerned that this would ensue another attack.
We saw this in Allen, Texas, where that shooter referenced the Covenant shooter. How many more people have to be killed in a senseless way so that you can get clicks?
He shared a strong message to the person in law enforcement.
Yep, that's right. These guys looked at what Alex Jones did and what he got sued for, and they were like, I think we could do even stupider. I think we could do even stupider and more diaper baby-esque thing, which is the parents of these kids from this school were like, yeah, we don't want any of that stuff released because we think it's going to inspire more of this kind of stuff. They looked at this, what these poor parents had to deal with and what they said they wanted, and they were like, nope, we need clicks. That guy's exactly right.
We need to suck around from our audience more.
I mean, these are the guys who are always talking about, like, men aren't men anymore. You know, people aren't adults. Gen Z, they're babies. Those people you're talking about, those people these guys make fun of in TikToks, I mean, compared to all those people, you are bugs. These people are these are bug people. To do this kind of thing, this is like you're definitely not an adult.
But he is saying, stay tuned to what we to see what we put out today.
Oh, great.
The big news, however,
unbelievable.
Censorship industrial complex, the government ties to it.
Parents.
And how the government is actively subverting our First and Second Amendment rights. That's right. Second Amendment is right in there. The latest news, YouTube removes Steven Crowder's reporting on trans Nashville shooter manifesto, claiming violation of violent criminal organizations policy.
Right. If you actually look into this at all, they did the exact correct thing that they should have done. Great.
Why would they want to suppress information on the motivation of this shooter?
We know exactly
why. I believe
why.
It's because by controlling the narrative around DEI and far leftist ideology, they can push this towards
you demented little kid man.
Ladies and gentlemen,
your child
today,
man.
I am proud to announce the release of Infringed.
Oh no!
You're
gonna plug your crap now? You're gonna plug some terrible video you made now. Oh, now that I got clicks from dancing on top of a tragedy, here's my thing. Give me more money, please.
Unbelievable, this guy, man.
Tim, or whatever the hell your name is, you wretched little turd, you. And then he just keeps plugging his website the whole time. I guess because he knew this was trending. Steven Crowder was trending. He's like, me too. And then he gets it to here.
You become a member, we will use your membership and your funding to win the culture war.
Oh my God.
You can also become a member
you are truly,
of Monk Club. Shout out to Steven Crowder.
You are
can
truly
also become
putrid.
a member at the Daily Wire. Hey, I know. A lot of people are critical of Ben Shapiro's stance on war and Israel.
No,
a lot of people are critical of the Daily Wire.
Okay.
But I'm telling you, we are all going to disagree. What matters is we all are fighting for the right to speak freely. Our constitutional rights. And the last thing I want to say is, because I'm all about the transparency, I don't want to make it seem like I'm saying that I don't benefit from you being a member in terms of my personal income and net worth. That is not what I'm trying to say. Every project we do that builds this company up is valuable and increases the value of the company. So I do personally benefit from all of it. Understand that.
You got to write this stuff. You lazy, putrid bastard. You got to write some of this stuff down because you're going to end up here every time. Well, there we go, guys. That's what's going on in the most wretched sides, the most wretched and putrid corners of YouTube. But on the brighter side, here we go. Let's see if we can make this transition.
A Ben Shapiro peddling gold type transition. Guys,
I've already gotten a bunch of really good submissions for the stupid food competition. If you're out there, you want to win a prize? Oh, do you hate prizes? Okay, forget it. I guess you hate prizes. Send in your creative, stupid food.
Deep fried burrito, green chili, made out of 2 grilled cheese, 2 hamburger bun, with the cheese, lettuce, tomato, and onion.
Come up with some monstrosity, be creative, and send it to, what the hell is this goddamn stupid email address? rmbrownprogram@gmail.com. If you're one of the winners, you're gonna get a goddamn prize. Goddamn you. Well, guys, love ya. Hope you're doing great. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. What is it? Oh, okay, it's not the best day, but then tomorrow's Thursday, and then we only have to wait for Friday.
For one day.
Love you guys. Bye-bye.
Hey, guys.
Guess what? You're not even getting the whole show. If you want every episode and a whole bunch of other
subscribe on Patreon.
Subscribe on Patreon for as little as 2 bones. Just click the stupid little link below the video in the comments.
See, right there.
There you go. Click it, and that, yep. When you become a patron for as little as 2 bones, you get the Tuesday, Thursday, patron-only episodes. You also get the weekly Book-a-Blega show where we talk about important books. The questions and comments thing where you can ask questions and make comments and all this crap.
All for less than the price of a rancid Charleston chew.
And for only 25 putrid little dollars,
you could become a producer.
That's right, support the show and get your name up here. Look at these people. Look at these people, it make the show possible, okay? God. I mean, without these beautiful people, this show goes straight into the dumpster. A rotten, just wet, disgusting dumpster, behind a restaurant. So there's old milk in there. That's where this show ends up without these people. Is that what you want? Okay, I guess it's what you want. I'll just leave. Nope, it's done. It's too late. Okay? Here we go. Here's the dump truck. Here's the dump truck come to pick up the show. This is what would happen with no producers. Thank you.